I'm Karyn Reece, and welcome to the show. I'm here to bring you messages of hope, inspiration from loved ones who are on the other side, and perhaps see what might be in your future. But before we begin, I want to share a video to help motivate you to be your best and know that you are the only one who can chart your course to happiness.
Fear kills dreams. Fear kills hope. Fear put people in the hospital. Fear can age you, can hold you back from doing something that you know within yourself that you're capable of doing, but it will paralyze you.
At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of every principle is a promise. Behind your little feelings, it might not be absolutely nothing at the end of your little feelings, but behind every principle is a promise. And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not at your goal right now, because you just all about your feelings. You all on your feelings. You don't feel like waking up. So who does? Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months, a whole year. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long.
Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you. You want it, and you're going to go all out to have it. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out. I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back. And I'll be stronger and better because of it. You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. Take full responsibility for your life. Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Decide that you're going to push yourself. The last chapter to your life has not been written yet, and it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
This year I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. I can. I can. I can.
To persevere, I think, is important for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give in. There's always an answer to everything.
Stay with us for readings with our studio audience, prizes and surprises with me on The Karyn Reece Show. There's somebody coming in to me. He's been bugging me all morning, and I'm going to just say it. And he's shown me a fireman connection. And he showed me the letter J. Does anybody relate? Like a J is in Jason? Can we go? Hi, darling. Cute black sweater. Love it.
Thank you. I'm Abby.
Hi, Abby.
And I'm with my mom.
Hi, Mom.
And that is my brother, her son.
He's here. Do you know what? He's been bugging me for the last few days, and he's been in my dreams.
Really?
And it's really funny because I was hearing like a Gabby, Abby, Bo, Babby, Fee, Fi, Fo, Fabby this morning, like, yep. Did you do something with Stone he's talking about? Did you do like something with the garden or something?
Yeah.
Was that recent?
We had, it was a memorial stone, right?
Oh, is that what he's talking about? Was it?
Maybe just the fire pit we put in the backyard, I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John?
That's my husband.
He's with him. He says, Mom, I want you to know I'm okay. I want you to know that it was my time and I didn't feel any pain. He said I was up out of my body really fast, you know. John's talking about he likes to play cards with the boys on the other side. He goes, but don't tell my wife, I'll get in trouble. You are the love of John's life. They're having a good time together. Do you like fried chicken, or were they like big into like Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, or chicken wings?
I like fried chicken.
You're the fried, because your son says, you got to tell my mom they got the best chicken over here. Just let her know that. Your son's come to you in your dreams, though. Who's Kathy? Is that a friend of yours? Katie, Kathy, or is it your friend Ab? No.
Not me.
No, it's with you.
I have a niece named Kathy.
You, yeah, that's it, your
Or
son's.
Katie,
Yeah, he said, tell her I said hello. He said to say, do you have something with his boots or something, or his shoes? Do you have it like in the house, like in the living room or somewhere where people can see it, by a fireplace or something?
Yeah, we did for a little while.
Oh, you had his shoes there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was proud of that. Very, very proud. He said before we incarnated, you knew that my lifespan, my work would be done and God would call me home. So it goes back to the point where although we like to look at the world from our lens, right? We can't all pass in the same way of a heart attack. Some of us go out and, you know, whatever, in an exciting way. He said, but it was really his time. And he said, he just said, I remember my experience. Okay, gotcha. So he passed during work. Yeah, I see what he's saying. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense too. But he said he didn't feel pain. He says, I remember, all I remember is just blanking out and I was up out of my body. Your father was there too. He says, tell my mom, my grandfather was there saying, it's okay, Jason, you're gonna love it here. And John says he's having a good time. Okay, what's up with your husband? Were you supposed to get your hair cut and you said no, because John doesn't want you to cut your hair?
No, he always wanted me to cut my hair, and I always told him no.
Oh, that's it. It's in reverse. Okay, he said something about cutting it. He's laughing. But he loves your hair now. Okay. He says, I love her hair. Yeah. Who's Teresa, by the way? Is that another friend, or Terry? Is that a friend of yours? Or was
yes, Teresa.
Yeah, she's still here.
She's passed away.
Oh, that's her behind me. Okay, because Jason said Teresa's here. My mom knows her. My mom's friend. So they're all like having a big fun time today. Yes. And Jason says, Mom, he goes, I knew you wanted me to come today. And he goes, of course I was going to come today, without a doubt. Teresa's having a blast. She goes, I like your hair long, just so you know. Now, who's Debbie? Is that another friend of yours? Deborah or Debbie? In the living?
In the living, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see her recently? Talk to her, yeah?
No.
Oh, call her, because that's what Jason's saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, this is weird. Do you golf at all?
I pretend.
They're making fun of you, that's why. So you try your hand at golfing. Yeah, because Jason says, tell my mom she's pretty good at golf, and he goes, I go all the time. So they're like right behind. Have you noticed when you've gone to sleep, have you heard your husband or Jason, when you're sort of in that in-between state? Because your husband and Jason both said, Mom, we've been there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because they're right, you know, letting you know that. And you're very intuitive or very psychic, whatever you want to know, so without a doubt. But Jason said, Mom, when you laugh, he says, it makes me happy. And he wants you, he says, thank you for all that you're doing, you know, for his daughter, because he keeps telling me that. And again, he goes, Mom, I didn't feel any pain. He goes, look, it happened so fast. He said too, he had a premonition. God will prepare us before we pass, however we pass. It may be a week, 2 weeks, whatever. But he said, I was prepared. God did prepare me in a dream. Do you know what he's talking about, Ab?
Yeah, he just, I don't know, it was kind of weird. His personality changed a little bit, I'd say like a couple months before it happened, and no one obviously knew why or whatever, but it makes sense, so.
He goes, thanks a lot. Did you get the tattoo yet?
Sorry.
Hot stuff. He laughed.
Yes, I do have my tattoo.
Yes, he loves the tattoo.
Yeah, it's It's for him.
That's what he said. He goes,
Yeah.
and he says, I love the tattoo. But see, you picked up on the fact. And he said, I just knew. And he said, but, when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
So FYI and that. But the boys come to you, your son and your husband, all the time in your dreams. Who used to play piano? Was that your grandfather? Who's a musician?
That's my ex-husband.
Oh.
He's still here.
Oh, that's because Jason said something father and your husband's talking and I heard he's into music. Oh, so he's a musician.
Yeah.
Oh, so Jason wants you to tell his dad. He goes, listen, he goes, I love both of you. I'm so fortunate to have had both of you as my parents. And he said, I'm putting together a future lifetime. You'll come down, think of like Star Trek, right? And he said, we'll all be together again. By the way, who's Mike? Is that a friend of yours?
Mike is my brother-in-law. He's passed away as well.
Oh, he's with them too. What do you got a whole clan going on? It's a party over there because I heard tell her it's Mike. I'm like, who the heck is Mike now? So they're all talking. But Jason said, Mom, he goes, I love you. John's laughing. Okay, hang on, one at a time. And I got your grandparents coming in too. You got a whole bunch of people coming in. Teresa's laughing. She's having a blast, she said. But yeah, so you'll be coming into the future. So future lifetime, think of like Star Trek, reincarnation. So that's about 70 years out. Most people don't reincarnate right away. That's just nonsense. Do you walk a dog every day?
Do I what?
Do you walk a dog?
No.
He's talking about a dog and you walking a dog. You might be getting a dog. Were you thinking about getting a dog?
I don't know about that.
Well, he goes, Mom, we'll see about that. He goes, you'll know that. He said, I love you. He says, I give you a kiss every morning. And he goes, but I'm okay. And John said the same. He goes, we're hanging in there. And Teresa said, yes, okay, everybody stop talking at once. So look for the signs. You're going to hear something on the radio, I think he's saying today, Jason. It'll remind you of your son. And were you doing something with pictures too?
Yes.
Recently, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And you framed some and you made some,
Yeah.
because he was there saying, Mom, this one, that one, and this one. One way to know he's talking to you when out of the blue you suddenly think of him. So he goes, I love you beyond words. He goes, but really, he says, just know when you're happy, I'm happy. He goes, I don't like to see any more tears. He goes, Mom, we're still together. We'll be together again into the future when it's your time. But right now, you have very important work to do. John said so too. Okay, your husband's really kind of funny, by the way, And one last thing, who's Lori or Lauren? Is that?
Lori is my sister-in-law.
Okay, she's still living though.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see her recently?
I spoke to her recently.
Yeah, because they listen to your conversations. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You're supposed to go on a trip together. Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. So, but and what's up with your ring too? John's talking about it. Did you want to change your ring, or did you Is it getting slippery?
I took the diamond from my wedding ring and turned it into a necklace.
That's what he loves.
Okay.
Yeah. He says, good job. Words. And by the way, Jason says, Mom, I know how much you love me. Tell Dad the same. All of you. He goes, but my life was complete. Trust me when I tell you God called me home. And when God needs their angels, God will call you home. So enjoy your life. Continue to talk to them. So God bless you.
Thank you.
Wow. Let's see, where are we going to go? Let's go to this gentleman right here with the glasses on. I got to tell you a funny story. You're going to think I'm a creeper now.
Hello, my name is Dan.
Hi, Dan. You want to hear something really funny? So this morning I'm driving, and a lot of times I'll get previews of people. I actually was picking your face up. I was driving down Main Street coming back from the chiropractor, so when I walked out first here, I go, oh, there's something about Dan that I need to connect with. So your face was flashing before me. You were basically flashing me, Dan. I don't think that's really nice of you. So anyways, I got a mother connection coming in. Is it your mother or mother-in-law? Mom?
Mother-in-law Renata.
Oh, okay, that's her, because she says, I want to talk to my son-in-law. I'm like, okay, speak it up. She was laughing. She was in my car with me. She said to tell you I love you more like a son than a son-in-law. Did you know that?
I do know that.
Yeah, and she was actually the one in my car because I heard her giggling, and I saw somebody in my backseat when I was trying to drive, and your face was flashing around me. She says you need to take some travel. Were you thinking about doing some travel, you and your wife? Yes?
On Thursday, yes.
Yeah. Oh, she's going with you. Okay. I saw Italy too in your future. Did you ever want to go to Italy?
Most definitely.
Yeah, you'll have fun there. And Greece too. Were you thinking about Greece too? Yeah?
2 places that my late wife went to, yes.
Oh, she might be coming in. But wait, you have a wife here though, don't you?
I do not.
Then
no.
that's why I said wife. That's your wife, I heard. Okay.
Yes.
Because I heard wife. She's going with you. They're all going with you. Who's got the April or May birthday your wife is talking about? Is it you?
I do have a friend in Montreal, yes.
Do you like to play chess, or did you ever play chess or checkers or board games or something?
We play a lot of board games, yes we do.
Oh, is that what you do now?
Yeah.
Yeah, your wife likes to watch you play board games.
Yeah,
And your
yeah.
mother-in-law and your father. Like, they're all talking at once. Who's the Joe connection? Or Joanne? Or Joanne?
Multiple of those, for close friends.
Okay, who's a close Joe? Is it a Joanne? J-O?
There is a Joe. Yep, good friend and neighbor, yep.
Yep, that's what your wife's saying. I really like Joe. She said, you should go out with Joe more often. That's what she's saying. You know you're the love of her life, and your mother-in-law loves you like a son. She keeps telling me, I love him like a son. I love him like a son. That's why I was seeing your face. Literally, I'm driving. Your mother-in-law and your wife was on the other side. I couldn't see her real well because I had my eyes going forward. So, also, who's Kathy? Was that a friend of your wife's too, or is that your friend?
Kathy is my sister.
Oh, okay. That's what she's talking about. Yeah. Did you talk to Kathy recently? Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, and I'll see her this Thursday.
That's what she just said. She goes, I can't wait. You're going to see Kathy Thursday. That's what your wife just said, and your mother-in-law. I'm looking all this way. That's going to be a lot of fun. Are you excited? You're going to have
Very much so.
Yeah, your wife said this is going to be great. She goes, I can't wait. I'm ready to go. So I'm seeing Florida around you too. Do you like going to Florida?
I do, down to Naples, yes I do.
Yep, because you need to go to Naples, your dad said. Yeah. You're the love of your wife's life. She's going to see you with Kathy. This will be a fun trip. She says, go. Your mother-in-law says, why not? Were you hesitating at one point on this?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, because your wife said you were saying that. They were both saying, you should go, Danny, you should go, Danny, so go. This will be a good time for you. Greece is going to be fun. When you get to Greece, you're going to feel deja vu with you. And I see with a bunch of people, too. Who's Anne, by the way? Is this connected to like a grandmother or something? An Anne? Anne?
Anne doesn't sound familiar, but I did sold my condo to a lady named Anne.
Oh, is that what you're, okay, that's what she kept saying, something Anne, okay. I got a grandmother coming in. Was it recently? Yep.
Yes.
Yep, you did a good job, your wife said, and your mother-in-law says a great job. And your father said, good job, Dan. So, like, they're kind of around you, kind of steering you. Isn't that kind of crazy?
That is, yes it is.
We like Anne, though. When you met Anne, did you have a good, warm, fuzzy feeling about Anne? You kind of knew it?
I do, and she texts me regularly, as frequently as yesterday.
Yeah, because your wife looks at those text messages. Keep it clean, Dan. Keep it clean. You know, you're busted on that. But your wife said, you're the love of my life, your mother-in-law and your father. She goes, I want you to go on and enjoy your life. You've got a great life ahead of you. One other quick question. What's up with wallpaper or painting the walls or something? Are you changing out the cosmetics in your house? What is your wife talking about?
Yeah, I think my whole life needs a makeover. So yeah, the house and me and everything.
Well, yeah. Don't ask Anne for that, though, she said. But anyways, but she does like Anne. She brought Anne to you, just so you know. So she says you need to do some cosmetic, things with your house. But she loves you. You're the love of her life. Your mother-in-law keeps telling me, I love you like a son. You must have been close to your mother-in-law, too.
Very much so.
Yeah, because I just love you. I love you. You know how the mothers are with the boys. It's always about that, right?
Yes.
I mean, I know for my own family, right? Italian, Irish people, it's always the boys. But anyways, she's going to keep an eye on your text messages with Anne, your wife said, and she says, I'll see you in your dreams. She goes, I love you beyond words. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's crazy. Literally. We'll be right back.
If you would like to connect with Karyn Reece, you can give her a call at area code 716-580-2520. You can email Karyn at Karyn, spelled Karyn, at KarynReece.com. The website where you can find out more is KarynReece.com. And of course, you can find Karyn on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok at Karyn Reece. Let's give her a round of applause as we give away some prizes.
Thank you, John. I always look forward to making connections. We also love our studio audiences and have some amazing prizes for them based on a random draw of tickets. And if it's a Mexican meal you crave, my good friends from Grandma Moore's, one of Buffalo's most iconic destinations, also have 3 gift certificates to give away. You can enjoy an authentic dining experience at Grandma Moore's inside at 1465 Hurdle Avenue in North Buffalo. Order takeout or have it delivered with Grubhub or Uber Eats. Check out their menu and more at grandmamores.net. Plus, we have a few bottles of wine from Merritt Estate Winery, local makers of award-winning wines from Forestville, New York, available everywhere. Find out more at merrittestatewinery.com. Plus, a gift certificate to Tony's Tree Service for tree and lawn care. And everyone in the audience is getting a free inspection and evaluation of all their trees. Find out more about what they offer at tonystrees.com. Until next time, thanks once again. I'm psychic medium Karyn Reece, leaving you with peace, love, and hope.
What's your name?
So
Where are you
cute.
from?
I love the top.
Thank you. My name is Paige, and I'm from Hamburg. I have 2 questions. The first one is, what do you visualize when someone comes through to you, and how does that work?
That's a really good question, Paige. I'm going to give you a super A+ on that one. Actually, I see people sometimes the way you and I see people. It takes a lot of energy. So when I'm looking at people, sometimes you can see them really clear. Sometimes it's a little muffled. And when they're speaking, you can't hear them as clear, because you get like bits and pieces. They're in a different frequency. So like the name Aaron and Karyn, which we were talking about, I might say, is it Aaron or Terry or Karyn, So that's sort of where I get that. And then when I'm seeing, past, present, or future, I see like TV screens. So I'll see like a video of your past or a still of your future, which you can always change too. So were you expecting to speak to your mother-in-law and your father and your wife today?
I've been speaking to Robin just about every night this week, so I was very hopeful that she would come through.
It's so funny though, because literally I was driving today and as I'm driving, your face kept popping up in front of me. I'm driving down Main Street from Harlem Road, and then I'm driving into my house into Clarence, and I'm like, okay. And then I could vaguely see them in the backseat, thank God, because you gotta keep your eyes driving. But it was funny because I think it was your wife or your mother-in-law, one of them mentioned Greece and Italy.
Yeah, so the side story there, which is interesting, is one of the last trips that my late wife took was a trip to Italy.
Oh, that's right.
And she had come to me and said, Dan, would you like to go? And I go, yeah, that sounds fun. And she kiddingly said, very seriously, you didn't say it with enough passion, so I'm taking my sister. So I never got on the trip to Italy, but that is one of the next trips coming up.
So how did that make you feel, though, when she said you need to take the trip? And after that, that's hilarious. That makes sense why she would say that. That's got to make you laugh.
It does, and we kidded each other about it right until her passing.
Isn't that funny? You see her in your dreams, too. I know you do. Yeah, talk to her, because she's actually talking to me again.
I will do that.
Yeah. Oh, my God. How funny. Well, I hope you had fun. I hope everybody had fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karyn. Thank you, everybody.